I'm trading this plus $1,500 for everything on this table.
Ow.
Plus $1,500 for everything on this table. Let's do it.
Welcome to garage sale season, baby.
I think you guys can see it. Yeah, this one in the bottom.
Made me a good deal on this one.
Chase after the right price.
Let's go.
All right, so let's get right into it. This box, I'm actually not sure exactly which person it's from. One of these two, I can't remember. The other boxes are all accounted for. We got 4 different people, viewers. We worked something out either through Facebook, Instagram, and in one case, my email. I prefer Facebook or Instagram, but if you want to trade for something or sell me something and are willing to, sell for about half of the after fees value, message me on Facebook or Instagram, send pictures, send how much you're asking, and we'll work out a deal. And that's what happened. Every single one of these people basically was quick to send pictures and send exactly what they're looking for. That expedites the process. It makes it a lot easier on my end, and that increases the odds of coming to a deal. So that's what we did here. I'm pretty excited to get cracking into these. It's from Olivia. So yep, this one is for the Switch Lite. Everything in here, we did a straight up trade. It's a brand new Switch Lite turquoise. She was buying one and just said, hey, I figured I'd reach out before I bought one to see if you had any, and I did. So it is a brand new PS2 Sony controller. A little bit of wear to the packaging, but not too bad. And then these are just figures that aren't too terribly exciting, but you can see X-Men kind of through the bubble wrap there. They were toppers to complete the deal, basically. And then we got a bunch of like modern sealed games. This is a Xbox, kind of a special controller. I can't remember the exact name. It's not the Elite, but it's pretty similar. That one's worth about 50 bucks, I think. And then there's a set of Joy-Cons. Actually, we've got a box with green and pink Joy-Cons, so not a matching box, but the Joy-Cons are basically unused. I think this was the other good part here. So we've got Pokemons for DS. I was hoping I had the cases for these. I don't know if I do or not. Pokemon White and White 2, and those do look legit. Those are good. Let's go check if we have cases real quick. I got my little Pokemon section here. I do have White 2, but I don't have White. Let's see if the White 2 is. There it is.
Oh,
sweet.
Yeah.
So I now have a complete White 2, and that makes this trade much better. So I love keeping those DS cases around. And then the rest of the trade is basically low-end sealed games. Some of them basically worthless, like this one, because you can't even really play that one online anymore. Black Ops Collection is used. That one's decent. Got some Fallout 76 and Prey, Elder Scrolls Gold Edition. I remember when those went on clearance at Walmart for dirt cheap. That's probably how they were acquired. And then 4 World War IIs on PS4. I remember when those went on sale at GameStop for $2.50, so that's probably how she got those. But that was it. Trade for a Switch Lite. The stuff was worth probably $350 to $400. And that's how I usually like to double up on trades, and that is exactly what will happen. So thank you, Olivia. The Switch Lite will be on the way to you now with some stickers. We do have stickers, people.
We have plenty of stickers. If you make a deal, I'll just give you this many stickers. Maybe not that many, but several.
Maybe 2 or 3. So we're now going to go on to the mystery box. At least it's a mystery until I open it. I just can't remember what the deal was here. Well, the packaging is rock solid. I honestly do like the surround by cardboard within the cardboard method. So whatever's in here is going to be in the same condition as it was shipped. We'll get to that in a second. Very, very sealed. There's also something in here.
The plot thickens.
More cardboard within cardboard. And then this is full of
Campbell's soup.
That's Campbell's beef noodle soup.
Super recipes. Nice pun, Campbell's. Okay. So I'm going to open these things and we'll show you after they're open. Okay, so I now realize what this box was. It was a sports card box, and this was also an email trade. So they wanted a Switch Lite, turquoise Switch Lite, brand new. 4 Wii remotes, 2 nunchucks, 2 Motion Plus adapters, and a Wii Sports disc. So that's what I'm sending out, right around $300 value. And they sent this, highlighted mainly by the LeBron Rookie Year pack. So these are 0304 Upper Deck MVP. You can get a pretty decent LeBron rookie out of those. I probably won't be opening them because the odds of pulling it are pretty slim. I remember opening a bunch of those types of packs as a kid and didn't get many LeBron rookies. And then there's a bunch of these Upper Deck Victory packs. It's like 10 of those, 11 of those. Those are a bit more low end. They're not, none of these are super high end, but the fact that you can get LeBron rookie is pretty awesome, and they are unopened, so not too common. And then there is a bin of just cards along these lines, nothing really major, a classic 90s type of collection. So those were kind of thrown in. Did forget to send, there was gonna be 20 like 1990 Skybox and Argo packs. I emailed him and should be getting those soon. But that was that deal, and the next 2 are the big ones. So let's go on to those. So this next deal was the cash transaction. So straight through Venmo. And again, I always verify the contents before paying. And that's what Sean wanted. So Sean is Jackson's dad. Shout out to you, Jackson. He's an awesome kid, and basically his baseball team needed a bunch of money to be able to play. They ran into some rough issues. They needed to raise some money fast. And he said, well, what if I sold my collection? So Sean told me about it, and I was like, dude, that's amazing. Jackson, you are awesome. That's such a cool thing to do for you and your friends. And they sent an entire collection of video games and a few other things mixed in, including this. So that is a brand new Power Rangers Lightning Collection helmet, and that is super cool. It was $80 at GameStop originally. So there's that. But there's 6 boxes in this unboxing here for just this collection. And there's some really nice pieces, so make sure to stick around. The next box. This is a cool piece. So this is the white Tiger Zord, and it is autographed. And that's signed by, I think the guy that played Tommy in the original movies, the live action movies.
What color ranger was he?
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
I'm gonna say red. I don't know. It's a guy that has, he played Tommy, and he has like 3 initials. Like he goes by his middle name, and I can't remember which guy it was. This looks like throw in to me. And then here's Jason David Frank. That was the guy. Certificate of authenticity, which honestly is not a great certificate, but I think it was gotten at a convention to where that guy was at the convention, so it probably is legit. It would need a different certificate in order to maximize the sale. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. And then there's that guy. I don't even remember that being included, but there you go. Let's get to the games. Box number 1. This one is labeled bonus box. I don't know if that means this is all extras or what. It looks like, yeah. So maybe Jackson had some, these honestly look like really good bundlers. That's amazing. Thank you, Jackson. He must watch and know that I love getting all of the Guitar Heroes. That's amazing. Beautiful. So these are definitely things, every single one of those we can use and will use very quickly. So shout out to you, Jackson. That's amazing. And then it looks like just some of the lower end stuff that, he probably knew wasn't too enticing for sale, but still was kind enough to throw some of that in. So that's amazing, dude. Good stuff there.
Got Guy Fieri.
Dude, can use that one. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. And then a controller. I think that was in the original pictures. So there we've got that for the Nintendo Switch. On to the next, and I think this one probably has some of the high-end stuff. So it does not say bonus box, but the next one does. A little tip in shipping. I noticed the way they ship these was taking them straight to the post office, getting the label printed, and probably paid a little more than they would have if they just got these boxed up and went to pirateship.com and got the labels there. Would have been a little bit cheaper. So next time, and in general, always buy your labels online. Okay. And this kind of honestly looks like more bonus stuff too. So a bunch of discs, some DVDs. Just sent me everything. Ren and Stimpy, Charlotte's Web, Planes, Oblivion. Let's see what is below. Nice packaging on this, guys. Actually digging that. Ooh, that's cool. So this was in the pictures, and this is the Pokemon Battle Academy game, sealed. So that's a nice little piece. Going on to boxes 3 and 4. I feel like basically all of the best stuff is going to be in these last ones, based on what I'm seeing so far. So we still got some some sealed games coming, some high-end retro games, some nice handheld stuff.
What a cute doll. Is it a Cabbage Patch?
Yeah, that's a Cabbage Patch doll. Very, very cool. And then we got a Connect, Crush Course, Link's Crossbow Trainings, Taz, Transformers, Happy Feet. This is more bonus stuff. Okay, this last box apparently is the one. I'm like, where's
Giving
the stuff
everybody
that I
on
saw
the
in
edge of their
pictures?
seat.
Gotta be a lot of good stuff in this one because I paid $1,500 and we're not seeing that yet. All right, this is the one. Yep, this is the one. Okay. The meat and potatoes, the good stuff of the bundle. Let's start here. Pokemon Coliseum, a game that I've actually played and beat and had as a kid. That is in beautiful condition.
Oh my lord.
These, be on the lookout. Pokemon Coliseum and XD on GameCube, they're well over $100 now. They've shot up in price. And honestly, there's a reason. They're pretty fun. They're a little bit different, but still fun. And Wind Waker. Can't go wrong with a little complete in box Pokemon Gold. Not bad. A little bit of damage on the top, but not bad. Pokemon Conquest. Funny that I actually traded him the case here. I had the case, he had the cartridge, and full circle, I got it back. So that's pretty cool. That's a rare NES game a lot of people might not know about. RC Pro AM2. Probably borders on that $100, maybe a little bit more range. And that's one that you're gonna find for cheap at a lot of places because a lot of people don't know about it. Here's 4 Heroes of Light Final Fantasy. Let's see what's in this one. There you go. There's that game, but sealed. We got Doom 64 sealed for the PS4. This one, this was actually a new one to me. Quite a rare Wii game. I think it was like around the $90 mark. Target Terror. So be on the lookout for that one. That's definitely one of those that is not a popular, valuable game, but it's definitely valuable. And then this is probably the thing I'm most excited about in the whole collection. Resident Evil Dead Aim on PS2. And it is indeed factory sealed. So that one is awesome. It's Black Label. That's probably the only way they made this one. But it's a pretty uncommon game, and to find it sealed is amazing. And I love popular titles like Resident Evil, like Doom and stuff like that. So that's super cool. Got a good old Wave Bird with the all-important receiver in fantastic condition. We've got the Pokemon Switch Lite, and that is going straight into the collection. I don't have it. I'm stoked to get it. So that's gonna be sitting on the shelf. Yes. Let's see. Here's what I'm gonna do. There you go. Front and center, added to the Switch collection. Thank you for the collection piece. So next up, we've got Zombies Ate My Neighbors. For the SNES, complete in box. Goofy, but kind of a fun game. This is a pretty uncommon PS4 game, Blue Reflection. So be on the lookout for that one. Pretty high value. Sims 2 Castaway is also sealed. I think that one's a little bit more common sealed, so that's not like a big one. But Guitar Hero 5 is pretty cool, sealed. We've got Resident Evil Survivor. Pretty good value to that one. Ape Escape. So both of those are Black Label. A couple more sealed games. Okay, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Definitely not rare sealed ones since they've been at Walmart for so long. We've got Punch Out, Sunset Riders, Kirby's Adventure, a new Game & Watch, and then a few sports cards. So graded baseball auto rookie there, There's a PSA 10 Ozzie Albies rookie, and then Ronald Acuna. So that's a nicer one there. A couple of these Pokemon. Are these the Happy Meal packs maybe? I'm not exactly sure what those are.
I forget.
But that was it. That was everything. $1,500 for those 6 boxes. Thankfully that last box kind of, that was the big one. Let me know what you think of that collection. What was your favorite piece out of there? And now, let's go into the Xbox Series X trade. All right, so these are the last 2 boxes. These were for the Xbox Series X. A little bit nervous because they're pretty heavily damaged, especially this one here. So hopefully the stuff is bubble wrapped and well protected within the box. We shall see.
Bubble wrap? Let me see.
It's bubble wrap.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just not very full. So that would explain the concaveness. Yeah, I think we're gonna be all right. It looks pretty good so far. So we've got a Sega CD, which is definitely a nice piece. That is the Model 2 version. Wii Remote, Nunchuck, PS3 controller. And then there's 2 Sega Genesis controllers. And he said he had $300 into everything here. So, you know, from his end, he's basically getting rid of stuff he didn't really want that he had $300 into. Getting a Series X, which retail at $500 and are almost impossible to get. So, makes sense that he would want to do this trade. Then this was a pretty huge part of it. So the Pokemon new 3DS XL, that is in really good shape. So that was probably the part I was most excited about in the trade offer. But there's also some really nice stuff that should be inside of this box. This makes me wonder how my Amazon FBA boxes show up to the warehouse, because I use these exact boxes.
Mm-hmm. You pack them pretty tight though.
Yeah, we definitely pack them tight, so there's not as much open air. All right off the top, the Game Boy player disc. These things are elusive, and I've actually been coming across a few lately. How to go about this? Okay, so we got a GameCube here. Looks like it held up. A little bit of wear.
What is that?
It's indigo, but
Very faded.
it's like it's yellowed or something.
Yeah. Looks kind of cool. Cut.
And then a second GameCube, and that one's got the Game Boy player on the bottom. And there's another Game Boy player. And I think, yes, there is another Game Boy player disc. So we have 2 complete sets, and that was another thing that definitely caught my eye. Those actually go for about $200 for the pair, and this one's really cool because it's like fully complete with the slip cover. This one has the original case in the manual, and you just don't find them like that very often because it's a weird size case. Then you got the matching controllers. That one, rough joystick. That one also kind of has a rough joystick. But then there's also a PS3 Slim, Super Slim, the top loader version with Skate 3 inside of it. Here's the red Wii that will match with the controllers we got. And there's also a pretty nice big one in here, Pokemon Fire Red, which I believe somebody has already, Josh, locally, has already staked a claim on this one. I told him I had one incoming in a trade, and he wants to now trade for that. So it's gonna be a double trade there. Did we get a Waybird in this one yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, well I think we just got a receiver for one then. And that's it. And then Luigi's Mansion. Oh yeah, that's a nice shape. And Smash Bros. Also in really nice complete condition. So I don't think I had pictures of those, but I don't know if I remember seeing these. Maybe I just saw the box and didn't really realize that this was a like vintage Pokemon starter deck from Neo Genesis or whatever this is.
Yeah.
So that's super cool to find the original packaging. Let's see if the
Careful.
I'm curious if the hollow card or whatever the top card. Well, they're all, okay. All energies, but you got a hollow energy there. So just the energy cards. And they are Japanese.
Say
But
a year.
still, there's probably 98-ish if it's from Japan, because this set was like 2001 in the US. So that's cool. I mean, nothing fantastic, but really cool nonetheless. And then you can just pan over. We just got the cords as the toppers. So the main parts of the trade were definitely the Game Boy players, and then the 3DS XL and the systems. All that was for a Xbox Series X brand new, and I will be getting that out assuming that we test these and they work, which I think they will. So good stuff. All right, guys, so that is it for this one. I'm sending out 2 Switch lights, accessories, Xbox Series X, and $1,500, and I'm happy with all of it. If you are interested in doing this again, reach out on Facebook or Instagram and be concise with your pictures. Send pictures and exactly what you're looking for, either on asking price or with what you want to trade for, and that will just totally expedite the process. It'll make me be able to quickly respond, and we can say yes or no pretty fast. So do that if you're interested. But that is it for this one. Thank you to everybody that sent me stuff in this video, 4 different viewers. Very, very thankful for the deals that were worked out, and always appreciate this kind of stuff. It doesn't normally happen and all in one day like this, but it's fun when it does. So hit that like button if you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Or we'll do.